Morning. Today, we're going to install a tonneau cover. There she is. So I've been looking at these things for, I don't know, really, same thing, couple years, quite a while. I've been looking for some type of solution to the bed issues that we have when we're traveling.
So usually we just try to put like coolers and stuff like that in the bed when we go on trips, but there's always like a lot more room that we could use for other things if we're not so worried about them, A, getting stolen, and B, worrying about them getting super wet when it rains. Unless you got a hard top tonneau cover,
It's not going to stay 100% dry. It's just not going to happen. But from all the different covers that I've seen people have, stuff usually stays pretty dry. You know, if you just keep your really important things out of the corners, you'd be all right. So that's why I've decided to go with a tonneau cover. And then there's multiple reasons as to why I chose a soft roll-up tonneau cover, and we'll talk about that. So I don't sit here just so I can just ramble. I try to share some of the information that I've figured out through hours and hours and hours and hours of research. And these different covers, they work different, better for different people. For me, specifically, like I said, I chose the soft roll-up cover. And the reason why I did is A, because I carry bicycles, motorcycles, stuff like that in the back of my truck quite a bit. B, I want to be able to get it out easily. If I need to just get it out of the way, like when I wash my truck, I stand on that ledge there to get to the roof. If I've got a fold-up cover, that's not going to work. And the other one that I was looking at was a Truxedo Pro. They got a few different ones that you can get. But that one would be sweet too. However, with it, it's got a whole piece that sits up in the front. You could probably stand on it, I'm not sure. But the main thing with that one was cost. But anyways, soft roll-up cover. I can get it out really fast. It covers up my stuff. I think it looks pretty good. Now the other one, a good friend of mine from work, he got a Truxedo Pro. If you look at those things they're sweet. So it's got this canister type thing in the front, and basically it's got roller ball bearings in this front canister, and as you push the cover up, it retracts itself into the canister. They've got power versions, you just hit a freaking button. They've got ones that are aluminum, like a composite type material. And then the one that my good friend at work got, it's actually got tracks down the side rails of the bed, so it's made to just accept, Yakima or Thule or whatever type of rack system that you have to just go right in there. So then you can have all your stuff in the bed, put the cover back, and then you can put bikes, coolers, whatever the heck you want on the top, because obviously if you're using the tonneau cover closed, you're not going to be able to put bikes in there. For me, I use a bike rack. But I really thought hard about that one because I like to carry 3 bikes whenever we go on trips. I can take my road bike, mountain bike, and then Lauren's bike. So good to have that option. But for me, soft cover for sure. So we're going to put this thing in here and see how it does. I'm pretty excited. We'll see.
first open on the box, this is what we got. Ain't really a whole lot of stuff. I guess all it'll be is just the cover itself, 2 side rails, and obviously it's got to have some type of front rail. So we can clean these rails up in the bed, and I know that'll be the first step. So that's what we're gonna do. Obviously, wiping bed liner ain't gonna do much for you, but this is where it's actually gonna sit. So once you get that cover on here, you ain't gonna be able to clean underneath of it. So I'm getting here, just kind of trying to lay stuff out. I was wrong. It's really actually only 2 pieces, and then the cover, and the cover has its own piece up front. It came with a seal to go across the front, but if you have a bed liner, it's not going to work. And it even says if you have a plastic liner in there, it's not going to work. So who the heck doesn't paint or put Line-X or whatever in your bed anymore? I don't really get that. But it does have this nice rubber seal on here. But once again, if this plastic cap wasn't here, it would fit even better, you know, but it's kind of, it doesn't like lock in. Like, you know, you get that good feeling when it's like, when something sits on in there. But I think once you get the clamps in there, it'll be all right. And we're just going to lightly tighten up. They just use bed clamps like that. So we'll get them on there loose and then shove that baby up. I'm going to shove her up pretty good. I mean, like I said, these are not, it's not going to be 100% waterproof, but obviously the more you can do to get it tight, the better. So we'll see. Welcome to the bed. So these are the clamps. They got these teeth here, and these teeth engage into the back side of the mount for the cover, and then the other teeth are just going to sit up against the back of the bed, and I'm going to show y'all. So there's different positions that you can put these in. Obviously, it could be like this, which is going to offset it down, or it can be here. All right, it's only one of two positions, but obviously you want to get the most clamping force here on the side of the bed. So what I did was first just kind of take a look at how it's going to go there like that. All right, so that's how that works. Now I'm going to show you with the rack piece. So they can just flip this on down. Be careful that you don't slam it into the front where the window is. All right, so that's sitting in there like that. If you can see these teeth, all right, those are the teeth that these teeth engage into. You want to use the 5 teeth side for the cover, and then I say 5. It's the bigger side for the mount, smaller side for the bed. All right. Now on an F250 specifically, you've got these plastic things. That's how your cap snaps into the bed. So obviously you don't want to go in that space. So just find an area in there that's nice and open. Everybody's bed's going to be a little bit different. Sorry, I know this thing is so freaking zoomed in you can't hardly see, but if you can see there, we're in the bottom position, which is what works best for my bed. If you can see that there. It could be in the next one up, but it's on the bottom one. And like I said, you just fit it up there, see which one works best for your space back here and your space here. You just want as much clamping space, surface area that you can get. So I'm going to get one of these and just lightly tighten it up there. I'm going to get this thing going a little bit. So I broke my mirror out. This is one of the best tools that you could ever have. I'm just going to let you know. I use it very often. Fight the light here. There we go. Alright, there. Alright. See how that back piece, it's not hitting the top. It's got plenty of room. She's going to be tight as all get out. That's what we want. So I've got that one on there, and that trigger is just finger tight, and it's holding it up. So I'm going to go ahead and just, there's 3 for each side, so I'm going to put one all the way at the front. I'm going to put one right smack in the middle, and then when I got those 2 on there, I'm going to go ahead and loosen this one up, and I'm going to move it to the back. Because really I think you want your front and back to be close to the edge as you can get it for good and tightness, and then one in the middle, and we'll be good to go. Alright, y'all. Got them in there and got them tight. So I went up as far as I could up here in the front, and then I caught her right there in the middle, and then took one as far back as I could. And then as far as my position, obviously I still don't have the cover on here yet, so I don't know how it's going to be perfectly, but I kind of took and just shoved it up against this pad here. And then as far as closing the tailgate, you can see that rubber piece there. She snugs in pretty good, so I don't think I want to go any more one way or the other. So that's all it is to it. I'm going to do the other side, and then we'll set the cover in there. So when you get it in here, you need to go ahead and slide these things in. They've got a push pin that I'll show you once I push it to shut it. You'll be able to see it. But you get it in there, all right, and you just slide that over like that. So this piece here, you just push it up, slide this in, and then you'll be ready to set it into the rack pieces. And then when you get it in there, you pop it in just like I just showed you. one issue I'm running into. See how this one's nice and flat? This one is kind of wanting to pull down a little bit, so I think I'm gonna take and move this clamp further up. We'll see what happens. So I think I fixed the issue with the back where it was kind of seeming like it was falling down some. Me personally, I thought that this clamp should be way back here. Why would you not want it as close as possible? But for some reason, it works better when it's about 7, 8, 9 inches or so up this way. You got to push pretty dang hard to get this thing to come down. So you shut your tailgate first, and then you take and just push down like that, and that locks it. And I mean, it's just kind of like bubbling up in certain places. That's a hard piece. I shouldn't say bubble, but it's just not. It says in the instructions that I did finally find that you have to kind of, when you get it on there, loosen it up and get it straight. So I'm sure once you get that straight, it's good, but it does look awesome. And with that seal, it's pretty good. And then you just lock your tailgate, and unless somebody's got a machete, razor blade, or whatever, they ain't getting into your stuff. So I'm digging it. I do like it. It looks good. But we're just going to have to do, you know, some adjusting on it and see. Alright, y'all. It's about done. So I move really, really slow. I overanalyze everything, and I'm trying to film crap, and it took me like 2 hours. So a normal human being, it'll probably take you about 40 minutes. But like I said, I move slow, and that's just fine. But just a few notes that I want to tell y'all. Get something for your freaking knees, man, because I'm going to tell you right now, kneeling around in this bed will destroy your knees. So these are all slimy and gross from sweat, but they definitely saved my knees during this. You absolutely need a mirror, because if you analyze things like I do, I want to see what the heck I got going on. You definitely need a ruler to get it exact and straight, because I took the time to measure, and once I got it up there, it is straight front to back. So that saved a lot of hassle to me. A light is very important, and I guess if you want instructions, that's fine. But I went on ahead and put those hook and loop pieces in there just to see how that works. That's kind of cool. So she ain't going anywhere, and you got that solid bar. You know, if I want to put mountain bikes in here or whatever, I think that'll work pretty well. So let's unroll it and see what it looks like. Just drop those, and kind of, at least the first few times when you're doing this, keep it taut to try to get it in a good spot. But it does just roll right out, no problem. I really like this canvas material too. I think it looks good. So set it in your teeth, leave it kind of sitting kind of loose. Close your tailgate, lock it, check to make sure you're good. And that's it. It's got nice rubber seals all the way around. So she's slick. I really like the way it looks, that canvas against the gloss. I think it's pretty sweet. It does have adjustments for the tension, but I didn't need to change mine at all. But I guess it says with temperature and stuff like that, you might need to adjust it. I still don't personally understand why they've only got a clamp on that side, not on this side, but I mean, it ain't going nowhere. It sits well, and I think that it'll keep as much water out as the left side is going to get, but you do see a difference. So only thing I can think of is maybe to adjust that right rail back a little bit, but I think it's good. So that's it. Truxedo Pro X15 Tonneau cover. Next thing coming up, see you chrome steps. Alright, thanks for watching.